I'm from giantpartydolls@gmail.com. I'm going to show you how to inflate the giant party doll, how the whole thing works. Okay, if you have a look at this, okay, this is the connector that goes into the doll and connects up here into the fan. Okay, it's wired just two wires over here, a yellow and a black. Two wires, that's all. Here there's some shrink tape, and then here's the cable cord. On the cable cord we see the code here. It's a 2mm cord here, and it's terminating out here into an XLR male cable. Okay, XLR male cable. Now if you have a look over here, this is where I carry my battery to all the, this is where we carry our battery to all the gigs. I just keep it closed with a little wire here so it doesn't open accidentally. Box like this available in any hardware store. What do I carry in my box? Well, basically I carry my belt with my battery. Okay? If I ever need a spare battery, I could carry that along in there too. And then on the end of the battery here, you see the XLR female cable. Okay? And that is soldered on to the terminals here. Okay? I've got the terminal, one terminal. I've got a brown wire here going onto the red, and a blue going onto the black over here. And then there's some silicone or hard plastic on there that's to protect the leads from any kind of potential for shock. Obviously this can be replaced from the battery just with a Velcro strap. Okay, and taken out. It's a bit heavy. Be careful not to drop it. Be careful not to turn it upside down and store it upside down. It has to be stored in the right place, right position, and not stored in heat like in a car. Should be stored in normal room temperature. So that slips right into the bag, and then the connection is very simple. To connect the cable that goes to the fan on the doll, and to connect the battery cable, you see there's an up on both of them. Actually, you can see here. There's 3 pins here and 3 holes here. So the 3 pins go together with the 3 holes. You got a picture of that? Yeah, you seen that? And when they fit together, you hear the sound. Starts the fan going on the doll. To disconnect, you just push down, depress this little button here, and pull here, and that's all. It stops. Again, so there's 3 cables in here and 3 cables in here. 3 pins in this side going to the doll, and 3 holes in this side going to the battery. It's called XLR, an XLR connection. Okay. Once I'm done, I'm going to want to charge up my battery. Okay. Now here I've got my battery charger here. Okay. And the battery charger will go to the electric socket on one end, right? And it will come in to the other end, terminating again in an XLR male cable. And when I want to charge it up, I simply connect it just like I connected the doll till it goes click. And then I've got my my charger here. This particular charger here says red is charging and green if the charge is full and it's okay. Okay? The specific kind of charger is not going to overcharge. It's not going to undercharge the battery. Just want to make sure it's fully charged. In the back here we have the specifications of the kind of charger. This is a dual voltage charger, and it goes to 1.5 amps. Okay? It doesn't take a long time to charge. Maybe the first time charging it could take a long time. And that would simply be plugged in over here to my electricity. Okay? So now I've got a red light. Okay? And that means it's charging. When that light turns green, it means it's completely fully charged. This particular kind of charger also won't, I don't know if I said this, it will not overcharge the battery. So when it's done, it's going to stop charging. It's going to turn green. One more thing I want to show you that I keep here in my my battery case is my tester. Okay? My tester over here has a few different settings on it. That way I can know how much in need of a charge my battery is. When it's fully charged, the fan goes and it's nice and strong. It blows up in, I don't know, about 10-15 seconds. If the battery is running weak, hopefully it will blow up the doll, but it might not be giving a strong enough charge to even blow up the doll. If it's running weak and it will blow up the doll, it will blow up more slowly. When it's fully charged, it will blow it up very fast in about, I don't know, 10, 15, 30 seconds, and keep it nice and full while the dancing is going around. So here I'm going to set it over here to 20, okay? And I'm going to take what are called my leads here, and I'm going to put my leads in the battery in the left and right, okay? Either one, it's not so important. And I get a reading here. Can you see what that says? It says 13.3, 13.29, okay? If I had reversed them, it's not a big deal. It would just say negative 13. Stand back. Negative 13. It's the same reading, just positive, negative doesn't matter. Okay? 13 is a good reading. That means it's almost fully charged. This battery is a new battery. Hasn't been used very much. And it's back to charging up again. When I'm done with this, I want to put it in the off position. I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about the battery. Okay. The charge on the battery basically works like this. Again, when it's green, as long as it's at 12.9 on this reading here, then it's okay. You could even perform with it if it's 12.9. Even if it's 12.8, you'd want to charge it, but you could do a bit of a performance with it. Okay. Once it starts going down below that level, you really want to charge it. And if it goes down to 11.8, right, on this reader, you got to get it to a charger really fast, because even while it's sitting on the shelf, slowly over time it's going to lose some of its charge, and if it goes too far down, then it won't recharge up again ever again, and we'd need to get a replacement battery. If it reads on here a 7 or even an 8 or below, the battery is dead. It needs to be disposed of properly and replaced for the next performance. So that's all you need to know about the battery. The dolls all come with this kind of charger. When I ship these dolls overseas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you recommendations to tell you what kind of battery to get, and you can simply take it to an expert in electronics who can weld on this kind of XLR connection and put on this silicone or hard plastic protection. You can see I'm touching these and not getting shocked at all. Right? There's no shock happening here. I'm touching this. There's no shock. No shock is happening to me, and that's while it's in the charger. I don't recommend touching all this while it's being charged, but I want whoever is doing this welding over here of these terminals to make sure that there are no exposed contacts. And that's all I've got to say about that.